If I could turn back time. That was for you, Tom.
That was awful. Wow. Better than I could do, though. All right, it's true. It's time for Turton Back Time, which, in an audience survey, was found to be at like the same level of fun as searching for the sock you lost in the dryer.
Oh,
yeah.
That's really
just
good.
so you know, just saying. Okay, we'll go with the first one. March 3rd, which was yesterday, but this was 1934. Bank robber John Dillinger escapes from the escape-proof Crown Point, Indiana maximum security prison. According to FBI files, he used a fake gun carved from a potato. Some people have said a bar of soap. However, he claimed it was carved out of wood, while others said he had a real gun. That jail is still there, by the way.
What?
Crown Point, Indiana. I've been to it.
I hope it was
I
a
have
potato.
so many questions about this gun, potato, wood.
I can answer them later.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Yes, you did. All right. Happy birthday to Charles Ponzi, Carlo Pietro Tebaldo Ponzi. Born March 3rd, 1882, Italian swindler, con artist. He was famous for his money pyramid scheme in 1919, now known as the Ponzi scheme, in which he bilked his investors out of $20 million. Think of that kind of money back then.
Wow.
Before he was exposed.
He looks so
March
nice.
4th. Yeah, all
Right.
dapper. That's how you fool them. Okay. Here's another dapper. Okay. Joey Coyle's 6-day spending spree. This is March 4th, 1981. It ends when he's arrested at a New York airport with $105,000 stuffed in his boots. He had found $1.2 million that had fallen out of an armored vehicle. He was acquitted by reason of insanity. The 1993 film Money for Nothing is based on these events.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Happy birthday to Knut. That's the way to pronounce it, not Newt. Knut Kenneth Rockne, born March 4, 1888, Norwegian-born American football player and coach. His effective use of the forward pass while a player at Notre Dame, forever changed college football. His record as Notre Dame coach from 1914 to 31 was 105 wins, 12 losses, and 5 ties.
Wow.
Incredible. All right, March 5th, 1989, Michael Anderson Godwin, a convicted killer once sentenced to the electric chair, accidentally electrocutes himself to death while sitting naked on a metal toilet while repairing a set of earphones connected to a plugged-in TV set. Yeah. His death sentence for murder was overturned on appeal and commuted to life imprisonment. He was spared the electric chair only to die on an electric toilet.
So that toilet took him out.
It did.
Oh, that's
It did.
crazy.
Happy birthday to Antoine de la Cadillac, born March 5th, 1658, French explorer, the founder of Detroit, Michigan in 1701. The Cadillac automobile is named after him.
Oh, wow.
Automobiles and Detroit, always are.
Oh, yeah.
March 6th, 1836. Mexican forces led by General Santana defeated the 187 Texans, including Davy Crockett and Jim Bowie, who declared their independence, this is all at the Alamo, from Mexico in an effort to establish their own country.
By the way, Alamo is much smaller in person than you think.
It is. It's a little thing.
Yeah.
It's not this big fort that everybody imagines it was. Happy birthday to Roger Price, born March 6, 1918, American humorist, creator of Droodles, which launched a TV show in 1954. Frank Zappa used Price's Droodle, ship arriving too late to save a drowning witch, on the cover of an album by the same name.
I see it now.
Droodle. Yeah,
I see it.
That's it. All right, March 7, 1876, Alexander Graham Bell receives a patent for his telephone. Alicia Gray had filed for a similar patent on the same day that Bell filed. Bell eventually won out.
Wow.
Happy birthday to Daniel David Palmer, born March 7, 1845. Canadian-born American magnetic healer, founder of chiropractic treatment in 1895. Palmer claimed to have received chiropractic from the other world via a deceased physician named Dr. Jim Atkinson. He believed that the human body had natural healing power transmitted through the nervous system, and that if any organ was affected by illness, it was merely not receiving its normal nerve supply, which he dubbed a spinal misalignment or subluxation. And finally this, don't read, you're right. What is the difference between bird flu and swine flu?
Birds and pigs.
One requires a treatment, the other an ointment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Boom!
That is amazing.
And that's it for Trtan back time.
That was a good one.
That was
And
a good one.
Nice joke.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta end on a
I
tweet.
do have more.
Ointment. Oh my gosh, I already forgot who I wanted to ask more about. The potato gun.
Potato
Dillinger,
gun.
John Dillinger, public enemy number one. He was the first one declared that by the FBI.
Okay.
Also, the silhouette that, law enforcement shoots at, that's John Dillinger's silhouette.
No way.
What in the
Now,
world?
is Shawshank Redemption based off him?
No.
He did not dig his way out of with the potato.
No.
Oh,
He
okay. I was thinking-
supposedly carved a gun out of either a potato, a bar of soap, or some wood, and he broke out of jail that way, like sticking it in a guard's back.
Okay.
And was able to get out.
The more you know.
Wow.
Oh
The more
my
you know.
word.
The more you know. Where's that
Shooting
star? Yeah. Well, that was
That's
good.
fascinating.
I love that.
I wish we could ask way more questions. And just 'cause it's fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's so much info.
Absolutely, and there's so much to look at. It's hard to choose. All right, I'll talk about this one or that one. It's
And
amazing.
Cadillac, things we still
Cadillac.
have today.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk it?